Hello everybody, I'm Samuli Kohonen from Canatu and I would like to tell you today about Canatu CNB film heaters for ADAS sensors. And basically what we are doing, we are enabling safe driving in any weather by utilizing Canatu CNB heaters in front of the ADAS sensors. If any questions related on my presentation, you will find my contact information at the end of the slide deck, and I'm more than happy to discuss with you via phone or via email further if this raises your interest. So some background about the Canatu. Canatu is really a carbon nanomaterial company. Our background is in Helsinki University of Technology and in nanomaterials group. We are having our totally new fully automated factory close to Helsinki airport, and our headquarters is located in same facility. Company is having at the moment roughly 100 patents across different segments and categories. Anyhow, naturally the patents are mainly focused on this carbon nanomaterial structure and network. Then what comes to our customers, we are operating with multiple leading world-class customers. Even we are a small company, roughly 60 employees. We have been in mass production since 2015, and on that year we did our first ramp up. I was just checking that till today we have been delivering more than 500,000 units for this specific car model, and field return rate is exactly 0 till today, and we are naturally very proud about that one. Then it's worth of mentioning that Denso has been licensing our technology, and Denso has been establishing a capability to manufacture our material in Japan. And this license deal was done 2018. And in addition to that, Denso is our main shareholder. 3M and Forcia are other key strategic shareholders. What comes to the company awards and recognitions, there has been a lot of positive moods during last years, and we have been winning multiple awards and recognitions, including this German Design Award this year, etc. Then if we are moving ahead, so our target is to deliver unique solutions across industries based on this our carbon nanobot material. On automotive area, we are operating in two different segments. We are operating in ADAS heater segment, which I will explain you today more, but we are also operating in 3D touch, where we are able to provide for our customers unique 3D shaped transparent touch interfaces to enable truly intuitive user experience instead of typical traditional flat 2D touch. Other domain or industry where we are operating is semiconductor industry. We are having there multiple different applications. Maybe the key application is EUV pellicles, freestanding pellicles, where we are utilizing our unique material, and this area is naturally increasing very fast at the moment. Then if we go deeper to this ADAS area, demand for this ADAS is increasing all the time, and this is definitely paving way for fully autonomous driving. A number of the vehicles with effective safety applications is increasing all the time, and this is naturally boosted by increasing customer demands and interest, but also due to the legislation requirements. So we see that semi-automated cars start to be, let me say, pretty normal business nowadays, and those features are coming from high-end cars to middle-class cars now, and at the same time we see transition towards highly automated cars, and this is boosting demand for de-icing and defogging of the sensors as well. Then if we are talking about different applications, camera is definitely the dominant sensor type at the moment used for object detection. It's cost effective and very versatile, but let's be honest, it's easily affected by weather. So there can be fog or ice in front of your camera, and then your camera is not functional anymore. Then LiDARs are coming now strongly as well. 3D, 4D image measures distance and speed. Those are less sensitive to weather, but in other hand, still relatively costly at the moment, and in certain cases still requires additional mounting locations. Even we see more and more integration coming into windshield area as well as headlamp area and so on. Then radar, which is, by the way, not so much in our scope due to the certain CNB transmittance reasons. We see that radar amount is increasing in cars as well, and these start to be pretty much standard feature on cars. And then idea is to optimize system performance by acquiring data from multiple different sensors and providing safe, highly automated, fully automated or assisted driving for consumers. But let's be honest, there is several roadblocks for ADAS sensors at the moment. So customers are still, in certain cases, slightly worried about the cost as well as performance of those sensors. There is legislation issues, there is liability discussions inside of the industry, and then last but not least, definitely reliability, especially on harsh weather, is the question. So I always say that autonomous driving in perfect conditions in sunny southern France or sunny California is most probably doable with nowadays technology. But if you come to countries like Finland or states like Michigan, where the weather conditions can be super hard, there will be definitely problems. And these actually may be the greatest constraints to ADAS update. Then let's talk about the side effects of suboptimal weather on LiDAR and camera systems. So camera sensors get blocked by raindrops, snow, or ice obstructing the system view. Then also accurate object detection becomes more difficult when you are having some obstacles in front of your sensor. And effective LiDAR measurement range decreases as well. And then availability of this ADAS functionality is limited. And our view is that especially on those harsh weather conditions, you need assisted driving, not only on this sunny blue sky environment. How we are able to help companies to overcome the limitations. So we believe that CNP film heaters are solution for any weather safe autonomous driving. So our CNP material is highly transparent, it's superconductive, and in addition to that, it's 3D formable, and it has super low haze as well as reflection, which is important naturally for sensory. So what we are able to offer? We are able to offer even heating due to the fact that the whole surface of our film is conductive. Very low distortion and 3D shape form. In addition to that, CNP material is not metallic, so you don't need metallic elements in front of your sensitive sensors, and this is naturally a benefit as well. The whole view angle is transparent without any kind of metallic elements, and it's highly conductive as well with super low haze and reflection. This is enabling crispy and clear picture in every weather. Typically, radars are placed on lower and camera and LiDAR sensors are placed in higher areas of vehicle. Typical application where Canatu is helping our customers are those windshield embedded cameras where we are able to provide super low haze without optical distortion, even heating without any kind of heat gradient between different areas. In addition to that, of course, on LiDAR applications, we are able to provide same functionalities. So our material transmittance in field of the visual wavelength as well as typical LiDAR wavelengths is super high. So it doesn't matter, are we talking about the roughly 900 nanometer LiDARs or are we talking about those 1550 nanometer LiDARs, our transmittance is super high, same time maintaining high conductivity. On radar area, our benefits are not so obvious, but we are operating there as well. But typical application, what our customers are interested in are really camera and LiDAR de-icing. So then if we are talking about traditional metallic wire heaters, those are causing quite often pixel-to-pixel distortion on camera image. Accurate object detection becomes increasingly important when OEMs are moving from ADAS level to 2 and higher of vehicle automation. Traditional metallic wires can and will cause certain pixel-to-pixel distortion on camera view. Image gets blurred due to the uneven heating as well, and then this is super critical as well. So when you should provide heat to keep your sensors clear, you are at the same time blurring the picture. And on metallic wire solutions, those metallic wires are creating a non-uniformity on LiDAR optical path and then creating those wavefront errors, and these induce additional LiDAR beam deflection. Wavefront error and thermal gradient in cover lens reduces LiDAR measurement range accuracy, and this is a pretty big problem as well. Then if we are talking about the windshield camera heater optical test, we are able to provide wire-free solutions at camera field of view and uniform transmittance in visible wavelength. color neutrality, no color cast in the image, and as I say, low haze and low distortion are really super important features in our material. Minimal effect on camera image quality with or without CNB heater, and camera image distortion measurement is the same with or without CNB heater, as you see on those pictures here on right side. So basically, it doesn't matter, are you having the CNB heater on top of your camera or not, the image stays clear without any kind of the disturbance. And this is the benefit of our heater, combined to this fast and even heat generation throughout the whole field of view. Then, if we are talking about the LiDAR sensor heater optical testing, wire-free at LiDAR optical path, this is of course a natural benefit of our material, where the whole area is conductive without any kind of the metallic elements. And then we are having super high transmittance at LiDAR wavelength, as you see on upper right corner. And then I would like to mention that carbon nanobud is wavelength independent, measured by a spectrometer, and you can see it on picture. High uniformity at LiDAR optical path, CNB does not contribute any transmitted wavefront slope RMS measurement by interferometer, no additional optical distortion when powering on. And this is of course super important. So when you power off, there is no additional optical distortion with our material. Then what comes to our experience in automotive area, our heaters are meeting automotive industry standards for reliability, and third-party laboratories has been verifying our products' environmental performance, and we are able to meet the industry standards in reliability, and we have been passing all of those 85, high temperature, high humidity, 1000-hour testing, etc. Then if we talk about the integration of our technology into different areas, so typically on cameras which are installed behind the windshield, our material and CNB heater is implemented between interlayers inside of the glass stack. So you see that our CNB heater on PET substrate is located there inside of the glass. So this is of course super reliable way to integrate heater. It's encapsulated inside of the glass. And then if we talk about the structural part, our material can be, or heater can be, OCA laminated behind different shapes, and then also on those cases where 3D shape is introduced, we are utilizing typically PC substrate, and top of this PC substrate we are laminating our CNB heater. Then if we are talking about the headlamps, we are able to provide there also clear benefits. Everybody knows that there is more and more sensors embedded inside of the headlamps. In other hand, those new LED lamps doesn't create any more additional heat. So therefore, especially in harsh weather conditions. On Nordic countries, there is some additional de-icing needed, and you can actually laminate our heater inside of your headlamp by OCA, or actually also inject mold that inside of the stack like IML film. Then let me show you one interesting video. All right, so that was general introduction what we can do, and overall, what we are able to do is that we are enabling any weather safe, autonomous driving, even heating, wire-free film heater, which is offering very quick heat up throughout the whole surface, even heating without any kind of the heat gradient there, keeping the entire surface clear from moisture, snow, and ice. So this is not the application what is applicable only for very northern regions, but also Southeast Asia, where I believe that moisture and fog are a big problem. Then low distortion, transparent CNB material features ultra low haze and very low distortion, which is enabling accurate and error-free object detection, which is naturally crucial. And then, last but not least, in many cases, we see that those heater elements are not on flat surfaces or not even on 2.5D surfaces, but on 3D surfaces like on headlamps. So we are able to provide 3D formable heaters which can be integrated into different kind of the applications, even for 360 degree LiDARs, and different kind of the fisheye camera sensors, which you saw actually on video film, which I was just projecting to you. And as I said, I mean, if you are interested to hear anything more about our technology, I'm happy to answer your questions. I'm happy to tell you more. So you can see my contact information there. Please feel free to contact me, and I'm glad to tell you more whenever suitable for you.